Hello, another video for ME.R.C.S 2nd edition, and this is my little tips and tricks on how to use Kemvar. Right, before we begin, there's one thing you've got to know with Kemvar. They have to stick in cover. Regardless of who you use, they have to stick in cover. Their arm failure goes from being average to a bit horrible, and their interact goes from being not too bad to, oh good god, how the hell are you going to repair that? So yeah, keep them in cover as much as possible. Cover is your friend with this faction, otherwise they are going to get killed. So there are quite a number of ways to use Kemvar. Close combat build first, I suppose. Leader obviously is a good one. He's got a sword. Strength 2. Focus camera. Thank you. I'll just zoom in. Bring it closer. I said focus. It's melee 2, so it's +2 to it. So first time the leader goes in combat, and it's -1 to dice roll, which isn't too bad. He's got semi-auto, so shoot first, kill later, I suppose. Next, for the close combat build, honestly, I probably wouldn't go for the shock trooper if it were me. Yes, you can break armor horrendously easily and stop people moving, but it's only strength 1. I mean, if you get round the back of them or at the sides, it'll be strength 2, which is, I mean, does it increase strength? Yeah, increases strength, but you have to move 2 to 3 spaces. Well, 2 to 3 card lengths, which is pretty easy. Technically, you could run up buildings and do it. And this version, your armor don't break once if you move that fast. Well, it's the weak strength that kind of tells me no. But again, that's just me. I mean, there's nothing wrong using the shock trooper in a close combat build. Nothing wrong at all. But that's just me. That's just me. What I would possibly use, obviously the assassin goes without question. I mean, the assassin's just basically like the shock trooper, but does more damage. I mean, negates the penalty for first turn melee. I mean, you get +3, and you negate it. So really, you either auto hitting or your dice roll you're needing ain't gonna be that high. Plus it, I believe it's strength 3, and it does 2 damage to the first turn. So if you get round the back of the behemoth, it's strength 5. It's gonna hurt. And your arm failure roll is at +2, which is painful. You've also got the spy, which ignores your opponent's armor. Yes, it's only strength 1, but it'll always do 1 damage regardless if it hits. I mean, it's -2. First turn, the spy gets in combat with you. Oh, drop the card. Yeah, first turn, the spy, it's -2. But she does ignore the first, or he or she, whatever you want to say, ignores the first damage takes in combat. So that's always good. So that'd be one I'd take. Next one I'd take is possibly the demo. The demo has an underslung melee weapon on his gun, which, yes, it's only strength 1, but get around the back of them. It's also got worm grenades, which can be used within 3 card lengths. So, throw grenade, it ignores your armour. And it's at strength 2, so it even affects USCR. So that is what I would do. I would also take the engineer. The reason I'd take the engineer is you've got the door hammer, which you can punch terrain and get people moving. Also 3 movement points, so you can, you know, get them where you want. The door hammer's the melee weapon, by the way. What else we got? Well, be careful, be very careful. So against Texaco, that's always helpful. So that's what I would do for a close combat build. That's just me. So next sort of build I would do a mobility build. For a mobility build, I would go for just semi-autos and also take the heavy. Now, why would I take heavy for a mobility build? The heavy can move too. Yes, you can't move and shoot, but the heavy can get where you want a bit better than most heavies. You get the heavy where you want, then the heavy can start laying down some damage. His heroics, so dice rolls are going to be a bit better. If you're within base range of cover, it counts as in cover. So technically you are +3 to hit him. If he's within base contact of weak cover. That includes other models. Does it? Yeah, base range of cover. And other models do give cover, so that's why I'd have the heavy in the mobility build. I would also take the leader for the bonus he gives for 1 dice reroll, and plus he's good at everything. I would take the monkey wrench because of the arm failure rolls. Well, repair kits, should I say, and semi-auto. Demo, just because if no one's in cover, you get to shoot them with more dice. Was that really it for the... Oh, yeah, the engineer's also got a semi-auto and also door hammer for breaching through terrain. So that's always a good one. So that's just me for the mobility build. One thing this faction does well that a lot of people probably will not see is close combat. This faction is possibly the best, or one of the best, for close combat. I mean, all of these have melee weapons. The spy has a melee weapon. The assassin has a melee weapon. The shock trooper has a melee weapon. It's only the sniper and the booster that doesn't have melee weapons. And really, the booster can move and shoot, only needing 5s. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, the sniper's just there to keep the enemy away from each other. So then what we come on to is the anti-USCR build, or anti-faction that is slow moving needing to clump together build. So what we take for this, you take the sniper, what are they called, repulsor tags. You fire the repulsor tag every turn, and when they stick they have to move away from each other. If they can't, they take 1 damage, but they have to stay 1 card length away from each other, which means most of the time they ain't going to get the bonuses. There's a slight chance they're going to get the bonus, but not really that often, so I would take the sniper as the primary. Shock trooper, buzz around people, use the melee fists, break armour. goes without saying, the heavy. Split the templates if you want, if you must, but get them clumped. If they clump together, use the templates to fire 4 shots into pretty much every target. Possibly the leader to stick with either the heavy or the sniper. Possibly with the sniper, so the shots really don't miss, because the sniper only needs 2s to hit. And who else would I go for? I probably would go for the booster myself. It's tempting to go for the assassin because they're all clumped together. You can just go from one melee, go to another melee, but when they see the assassins, someone's going to be able to turn around and blast the assassin to pieces. So the assassin's going to be able to do the thing once, kill one off. Yeah, you killed one, but it's 1 for 1. You really want someone to kill as much as possible before they die, so I would go for the booster. Have him on the heavy, or possibly the sniper, so the sniper auto hits every turn. But that's just me. But that's just me for that build. You could say there's different ways to do this build, but that's just me. That's just me. I mean, really what this faction does not excel well in is enemies that can break your armor really easily, and really the medium range game, they excel at long range or at close combat. So against factions like EU Inc., which have got a lot of carbines, against ISS, which have got a lot of mid-range weapons and a lot of weapons that can break your armor really easily, against who am I thinking of? Maybe against ERC, they might not do so well against, because ERC have got the numbers. Maybe, but that's just me. They probably do. Well, they will do brilliantly against USCR, because yes, USCR have got the templates, but Kemvar have got the mobility, and that is going to really help. That is going to really help a lot. So, post in the comments below if I've missed anything, but that's it for this video. Goodbye for now.